Alright, it's time to get myself awake. Get myself awake. See, I can't even talk. So, I found another shop close to me. So I bought that Masters 25 list there, and I was going through the singles, and I bought all of these there as well. So I'm just going to share them. And some of these may be overpriced or just a little underpriced, but I'm putting them in decks, so I said, why not? Support your LGS if you can. So diminishing returns, that's going to go in Nekusar because I don't have one of those yet. Future Sight, play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library. Haven't decided what deck that might go in. I was thinking maybe Joda, if I can do some untapping shenanigans with my lands, but haven't really decided. Mana, Serverance. So this had a spike a little bit ago, and I don't know what it's worth, but for $2 I said, why not? Arc of Blight. So 50 cents, sacrifice Arc of Blight, destroy target land. It's foily from not Onslaught. Yeah, maybe Onslaught. So, I don't know, foilies from then, from 2003. It still has got kind of the cool old border feel. So, 50 cents, old-ish, foil, why not? Serpent Generator, that's just probably going to go in an old school deck. Eye of Yawgmoth. Sacrifice a creature, 3 and tap, sacrifice a creature, reveal cards from your library equal to the sacrifice creature's power, put 1 in your hand, remove the rest from the game. So this is just an old artifact I didn't have. I was thinking that it could go in some deck. I don't know. I really was just picking old artifacts out that I didn't have, and like someday they might go up and they're really niche for certain decks. This one's Mog Cannon. Target creature you control gets +1/+0, gains flying until end of turn. At end of turn, destroy that creature. So, this is, I was looking at, I have like a sacrifice deal damage deck to people. So I was looking at putting this in here because I'm going to kill it anyways. Might as well give it +1/+ flying. So I don't know if it will make the cut, but I'm going to do a probably a budget version of that deck. Nuisance Engine. Put a 0/1 pest artifact creature token in play. So it's 2. So I have, control, or not control artifact, but artifact possession. No. Crap. It's the one that lessens it by 2. So put a 0/1 pest artifact creature token in play. You could just untap that thing. And combo off with it, because I want to make a deck with Karn, Scion, the new Planeswalker, and just base it just off his negative. Is it -2 that he has? No, -3, and just like get these tokens that are just stupidly big. So there's that. Heroes Podium. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary control. I have a Joda legendary deck for fun. And then it's look at the top X cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them, put them in your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So it's just fun. I found a foil trading post for $2. So I don't know what trading post is worth, and I'm actually going to look that up right now. Because why not? Trading post. Commander, let's see, what was that? M13. Trading post. Which I don't have one of these. I have a... Alright, it's only worth $2.25, so it's not worth much. But I don't have a trading post, so we don't have one, buy one. This one's Battle of Suleiman. So, I have a... Well, I don't have, but I have the Commander Zinner Split and whatever the dude is. And it's Flip a Coin. So this is Flip a Coin. And I don't have that card. So, there you go. Door to Nothingness. This is 5 5-color artifact, Ramos Engine. Didn't have one. Bought one. Shifting Wall. This is going to go into Giora. So you can just play the artifact for free. Draw a card. Didn't have one. Another Serpent Generator. So I was thinking about try to do like a Poison old school deck. So I'm gonna try it out. So I think I bought 4 of those. Phyrexian Portal. Target opponent looks at the top 10 cards of your library and separates them into 2 face-down piles. Choose one of those piles and remove it from the game. Search the remaining pile and put one of those cards into your hand. Shuffle the remaining cards in your library. So the interesting thing about Exile is that there's more cards that they're coming out with that you can play like your exiled cards. And I don't know what the ruling is, if removed from the game and exile is going to be like a different, or if, the Oracle text is like, this is exile. So some of these cards I feel like could possibly fit into EDH decks in the future, right? When you can play exiled cards, or when your exiled cards matter for whatever reason. So I don't know. So I'm buying like just one of these things when I see them for cheap. Probably try to get like just play sets of these, just so I can have 4 of, if I ever want to do anything with them in the future. So Exploroscope, I think this is one of the greatest equipments in the world if you're playing, if you can't, if you need to find lands, just equip it on a creature, whack, and you gotta throw a land in play if you have one on top. Mirror of Fate, sacrifice Mirror of Fate, choose up to 7 face-up exiled cards you own. So again, face-up, face-down, all these exiled cards. Exile all the cards from your library, then put the chosen cards on top of your library. So, choose up to 7 face-up exiled cards you own. Exile all the cards from your library, then put the chosen cards on top of your library. So again, it's one of those things where there's going to be some interesting cards, like, I don't know, with exile. Remove target permanent you control from the game, and then bring it back from the game. It's easy enough. 0, sacrifice permanent, you gain 1 life. Okay. So 0 and 0 casting cost, so you can draw decks. Ugin's Nexus. So I got in my play group, there's a guy that likes to play extra turns, so maybe I'll take an extra turn. Phyrexian Marauder, didn't have this one. X, you can go, that's Giora. Nuisance Engine. Fieldhorn's Cane, so that's for old school. I got some Basalt Manaliths, because I feel like that... these can be reprinted and whatnot, but they might change the art or whatever. So it's like, all right, pick some up. Predator Flagship. So I just want to build a EDH deck around just ships, flagships and whatnot. So everything has to have a ship on it, and it's gonna be terrible, but it's gonna be fun. Teza Envoy of Ghost foily. And you'll look that one up. Plus Ghost Council of Orzhov, and you'll look that one up too. So 50 cents and $1.50. I felt like those were going to go up in price. Could be wrong. We got Set Kuar, Death Keeper. So 2 black, red, green. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 3/1 black and red Graveborn creature token with haste onto the battlefield. So just didn't have it. I like having legendary creatures where you can play. Or build decks around. This one is C13, I believe. Lotus Bloom. So Lotus Bloom again. This is in pretty good condition. So spend 3, sacrifice Lotus Bloom, add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. That is going to be going to Giora. Spellseeker. This is from Battle Bond. I feel like Spellseeker is going to go up. A tutor for 3. So, what can you tutor for? Anything that can go on Iskron Scepter. So, yeah, why not? Merchant Scroll. I believe, tutors. You know, that's a colors in a blue. That gives you instant, I think an instant or sorcery, but maybe just instant. Yeah, so why not, if you need the body. Vesuvian doppelgangers. So, yep, pulling those out. This one's, I feel like moderate play. Definitely you can see those corners. They're rough. So, $8. I was gonna look that one up. Don't know if I got a good deal. Winds of Change. I feel like this one was spiking due to old school. But this is going in Nekasar and or my old school decks. All players shuffle their hands into their libraries and then draw the same number of cards they originally held. So yeah, why not? Brain Geyser. This one's moderate play. $8. This is on the reserve list, but I wanted some for old school, so why not? 2 Armageddons for old school. One's a revised, one's a 4th edition. So you need to have the same art as the old school. So that's the rules. So that's what you get. Cascading Cataracts. Indestructible land. If you're running 5 colors, you can tap for 5, add 5 mana, any combination of colors to your mana pool. I feel like that's a great card. I feel like this is an undervalued card. Actually, I don't know what it's worth. I should probably put that up there. Armageddon, because I wanted to play set. Scorpion God. I had one of these. I cracked it during Hour of Devastation. Sold it for like $8. And, well, this is just my replacement for that one. We got some Planeswalkers. Nicol Bolas Planeswalker, because gain control of target creature. I'm going to build I'm building a 4-color gain controlled deck. And when I gain control of it, I'm sacking it to my benefit to kill my opponents. So their own creatures are going to be flung in their face by Brian and other means. That's going to be fun. Doomry Raid. So this is going into... Oh gosh, that new chick that came out. Rhea, or something like that. So, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it, put it in your hand. Target creature you control fights another target creature. And you get an emblem with creatures you control have double strike, trample, hexproof, and haste. So I like the hexproof thing, because when you're not running blue, sometimes it's hard to get hexproof. There's some obviously some green cards that give you hexproof, like Carnage Tyrant and whatnot. So this, and of course a green, so it's going to take 2 turns doubling season. And then another Brain Geyser. So for $8, this one's still moderate play, in my opinion, but much better than the other one. So that's that, guys. That was my purchase. So I purchased all these cards plus the Master 25 box that I'd uploaded. So that's everything I purchased from that store. Once I sell off all my Masters 25, I'm going to go back and buy another booster box, because why not? I got some Card Kingdom cards to open up, and I got I got 2 other packs of cards that we might need to open up, and just don't forget, guys, we're all like that. Wizards of the Coast is just manipulating us to buy more Magic Crack. I know, I do all the time. All right, everybody have a great day. Don't know when I'm going to upload this, either Sunday or Monday. All right, take care.